Welcome back to Your View.
Now, thanks for staying with us. So, as I said, this festive season is exciting, time for fun and celebration. It's really time for spending your money. Some spend excessively, some overdo it, some underdo it. However, most of us seem to forget that January is loaded with expenses. So we have a guest here to enlighten us on how to spend prudently during this festive season. Thanks for joining us. We have with us, she's a chartered accountant and a finance coach, Shola Adeshaki. Welcome to the show, Shola. So don't forget, you can call us on 070-806-68014. You could also tweet to us at TBC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTBC so we can read your tweets. Before you came on, we were talking about spending, especially for gifts. We talk about household chores and the household, what we need for the house. But in giving out gifts, some of us feel pressure. Someone like Tokwe, she has staff. She has the people around us that every day, good morning, sir. I got a family, other excess greeting. I'm thinking, I'm good, thanks. So, how do we manage our funds during this Christmas?
All right, awesome. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. So, statistics said that last year in America, about $600 billion was spent around Christmas period. A lot of people spend money buying gifts and all of that. And I kind of think, do we have to actually wait till Christmas before we give? So sometimes from September, from October, you can start to purchase what you want to give. More often than not, a lot of us receive much more than what we need during Christmas. So you could actually space out your giving and not wait till December when things are expensive, when there's a lot of pressure on everybody.
It's part of buying, not giving. You can buy it and then give it in December.
And then give in December because they're so used to, oh, it's Christmas time, I have to give. I'd rather give November, October. I'd rather give in January.
I won't consider it Christmas. Sorry.
Oh,
well, in November.
What I've heard though is that the best time to plan for Christmas giving is 3 months before Christmas. And that you already have that plan that I'm going to give A, B, C, D, and you've purchased them conveniently without being under pressure. But we have people that are last-minute shoppers. They don't know who they're going to give or what they're going to do, and they just realize that, yay, it's few days to Christmas, what am I going to do? How can those people work within a budget?
So what I, tell people, I kind of coined an acronym before coming here today, and because I want you to remember these things I'm going to say. So the acronym is BEAT IT, B-E-A-T-I-T, and the first one is budget. So for Christmas time, you should realize that there are pre-Christmas expenses and post-Christmas expenses. Place emphasis on post-Christmas expenses because those are actually the important things. A lot of times we spend money, we buy those things, and then we realize January is here, we have to pay school fees, and then January is usually the longest month of the year. Some people have to pay rent in January. So I ask people, your budget, divide it into 2 or 3 categories: essential things and priorities, and then lifestyle or luxury items. Giving is luxury, because if you have not even fed yourself adequately, how can you give? So look at the essential items and the priorities before Christmas and after Christmas. I'll still talk on the ones after Christmas, but before Christmas, what are essential things? Your family has to eat well. Your children have to eat well. Give them good gifts. Some people will give gifts to outsiders, and then for Christmas, their children are not having the best Christmas.
I haven't bought gifts for my children.
I'm guilty like that. Because my kids, I just realized that they wanted to go to a party over the weekend, and all their clothes are old, and I'm like, man, I'm not going shopping for them. I'm not bought toys for them. I really need to pay attention to that. Go ahead. Go ahead, Objection.
So, back in the day, was listening. I'm still waiting for the next one.
For the next one. So, budget. So B is for budget. Essentials and non-essentials before and after Christmas. The second thing is E, eradicate waste. A lot of times during Christmas is when we buy the things we don't need. We all agree. You buy the drinks, you buy the clothes, you go to the mall, everything is calling you. And then you have the food and all of those things that you don't need. After Christmas, you're just like, why did I buy these things? So eradicate waste. 3A, action plan. what's your action plan for next year? What are your goals? Because if you're not planning for next year already, you think, oh, Christmas is here, celebrity, festivity, you know, and you spend all of your money. You're not planning for next year. Do you want to go on vacation? Short-term goals, medium-term goals, long-term goals for next year. So have an action plan. And then T, this Christmas period, track your expenses and track your spending. It's not just about you budgeting. Are you tracking? Well, if I spent more than I intended spending on giving, on food and all of that.
You just get to the market and you see that shaki.
It's not part of it.
And then I encourage people a lot. Investments for next year. Did you know that with a minimum of 5,000 naira, you can start a mutual fund? 5,000 naira. And you would earn the
You don't want to think about that during Christmas, madam.
No, you have to, because if you're not thinking about the future, you spend everything, and then in January you don't have anything to fall back to. So think about it now, actually. And then the final T is time management. Yeah, because Christmas is a time for, you know, having fun with friends and family. Still manage your time at the end of the day, because time is wealth. Time is money.
Okay, let me let you come in.
Growing up, our idea of Christmas was you get up in the morning, the dress your grandma has sewn for you.
Everything is new.
Tailored for you, not ready-made. You wear it, you wear your big shoe, your cocoa shoe, you carry your siblings, you go from Auntie A's house to Auntie B's house. You are eating from house to house, everybody goes around, we have fun. That was our idea of Christmas. All of a sudden, people now started, but you don't even go to people's houses to eat as much anymore. We now buy gifts, which is putting a lot of pressure on, you know, families, because you spend so much and at the end of the day, you don't have anything to fall back to the next year. How can we retain our authenticity as Africans and do our
around,
which is the sharing and not just gifts?
I remember.
To save money.
Yeah, fine. So, like you said, it has become a cultural thing. If you're not giving gifts during Christmas, or if you're not even receiving, did you know that some people feel
rice that was the gift? So your next son is
you eat
chicken rice
and then everything.
It's not the spending. You just know that one bag of rice and the chicken will do. So you give Yagu frank, give Yakiti, and that's it.
But you know, sometimes people are even under pressure. They feel terrible. They feel depressed because they see that in the office this person is receiving a gift. I am not receiving.
Wow.
So, yeah. So you have to just be. You can give. You can afford it. Go ahead. They are not giving you. Go to the bank. Buy yourself a gift. Like you said, it's a good appreciate yourself. You know, so it's a time to, first of all, do an introspection. It's been a long year. You've been through so many things. Many people have died. You're still here. So whether you
that was the key for me this morning. It was to count my blessings. It was to count that. What are you complaining about? You are alive. Even if you don't have cash, you have your brain that can bring cash your way. And that's the thing, because we get so overwhelmed by responsibilities and bills that we forget that you can. If you are alive, there's hope that things will get better. And I think we should share that during the festive season.
Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll talk with we'll take open the phone lines, take some calls, tweets, and even the audience to find out how much they spent so far. Stay with us. We'll get back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Sensitivity is a short pain which occurs when teeth are exposed to hot, cold, or acidic things. Cold water from the fridge would trigger sensitivity. A lot of people would accept anyway and just grin and bear the pain. What I would say to the patient is switch to Sensodyne, make it your daily toothpaste. Over a period of time would reduce tooth sensitivity. And a lot of them come back to thank me, to say that, wow, it's just something so simple. It adds the sparkle back into their life.
Relieve tooth sensitivity with Sensodyne Daily Care 40 milligrams for just 350 naira only.
Want to make every meal with your loved ones special? Then give them Golden Penny Pasta, made from durum. Contains fiber, rich in protein, light and non-sticky. Golden Penny Pasta, irresistibly delicious.
I'm looking good, yeah, I'm feeling so fine. This used to be me. But that was before I got the perfect bag. It's handy and easy to use. All I need in one compact space, just like my MTN Extra Value plan. I used to get one plan for my calls and then try to remember which data plan worked for me. Roaming was a totally different ballgame. Not anymore. I've got the MTN Extra Value all-in-one plan. If you're a data buff like me, you get extra data with some talk time. And if you like to make calls, you get extra talk time with some data. And when I'm abroad, I automatically browse, chat, and call right on the same plan. MTN Extra Value was made just for me.
More of data or calls, whichever one you prefer, MTN Extra Value is made just for you.
We are outside the State Court of Appeal, where a landmark judgment will be delivered today in the case of the state versus malaria.
My lord, defense has ample evidence to prove that malaria will continue to be a menace to the general public if this appeal is not thrown out. Many people have suffered various symptoms of malaria in the past, but after taking a complete dosage of Lonart, they are totally released due to the strength and efficacy of Lonart in dealing with malaria. Objection, my lord!
This is my judgment. Malaria is a dangerous killer, and Lonart is very effective for dealing with malaria. You have lost your appeal. Remain imprisoned in Lonart custody.
Lonart, a quality product from Green Life Pharmaceuticals Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor.
Auntie, please, where is my toothpaste sachet? Whoa, it's heavy. It even has a cap. I love it. Auntie, thank you.
Hey, Manala, how far can your squeeze go?
It keeps going on and on and on. The new double herbal squeezy pipe keeps going on and on and on. Just for 50 naira. Try it.
Discover the all-new Nivea Nourishing Cocoa Lotion, specially formulated with Nivea's Deep Moisture Serum and Africa's natural cocoa for 48-hour deep moisture. Glowing, radiant skin with Nourishing Cocoa Lotion from Nivea. Now say goodbye to dry skin with great Nivea specials this Harmattan season.
Here comes the sun.
The taste and aroma of top tea can leave you feeling good and ready to go. Top tea also comes in ginger, lemon and lime, and pure black tea. Each pure black tea pack now comes with 2 free tea bags. Take a sip and feel the sunshine in every cup.
Top tea, big bags of flavor.
To anyone who ever pushed me to go further. To anyone who ever gave me a hand up. To anyone who ever taught me anything I ever learned. To those who work together to set the bar higher. To those who give me the energy to go further. This is my team, and my team makes me.
Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. We have loads and loads of tweets. What topic want to start?
Paul Ingui says, Gifts should be small and stylish, e.g. a pack of curry and a pack of seasoning sachets instead of hamper. Nemesis of bad government says it's best to give when others are not giving. It will be appreciated. If you give your gifts now, it will be compared to the ones received from your other colleagues. Rather than being appreciated, give during off-season and watch when others are giving.
Yes, George says, eating healthy, eating anything, eating anyhow is what the Christmas celebration have always been about. Chop where we may enjoy life.
Okay, I have one here. Nemesis says, giving should be a lifestyle. I will not give because it's Christmas. I'll give because it's right and because I can give at the moment. You put yourself under pressure when you wait for a certain period to give. What if you don't have it then?
Okay, let me come to the audience. Let's take a few comments from the audience. So, who has given, what have you given, and or even expecting gifts this season? Go ahead.
Go on.
It's not about giving, but about giving right. I intend giving to people who really need it and take good care of myself. Thank you very much.
Can we get another comment from somebody? Yes, go ahead, madam.
I feel at this period of hardship, you should learn to look away. For instance, a lot of civil servants have not been paid salary, even for months. The market women are not selling because they are not going to the market to buy. Everywhere there is hardship. So you should learn to give. When you can afford to give, give. If you cannot afford to give, look away. And gifts should not be given only at Christmas. You can give at any time of the year. Just learn to give right. And it will be an injustice. It will be an injustice to yourself.
All right, point taken. Thank you very much.
Out of your way to please other people, to displease yourself.
Right. All right. Let me take this call from Daniel. Daniel, are you there? Thanks for calling. Daniel, go ahead.
Hello.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Please, I want to speak privately or speak to Mrs. Mokayo.
I will speak privately to you after the show.
Okay, so the producer will get your number, so we'll call you later. Yes, let's take one more comment from the audience. Go ahead, please.
Yes, my own view about giving is quite different. If we are waiting until we have, we will not give. We look into ourselves and see what we can afford. Even that rice that you put for your child, and your child will eat it and remain, and then you dump it in the dustbin. You can portion it for somebody, and the person will appreciate.
Okay, so we have, I'd like you to, I think we have one more comment, but I'd like you to sum up everything they're talking about, because obviously people need to understand that they need to prioritize. And some people actually do waste these things. But let me take just one more comment and then we'll come to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to say that there's a place in the Bible where Paul said, a beggar was asking him for alms, and he said, silver or gold I do not have, but what I have. This is, you might not have to buy something. It might be what you have at home that you don't use. You might need to go to your wardrobe. There are some clothes you have, you don't even wear. Shoes you have, you don't even wear. So, and you just look for someone that really needs it. You just give it to them.
Fantastic. So, in listening to everybody, yes, I appreciate that. Obviously, they are not going beyond themselves. But there are people out there who put themselves under pressure, not because they want to, but circumstances of life. You know, you're working, you're a boss in an office, or
What's the place of the eye service giving? So you must give a certain person. You don't have a fantastic relationship. There's no relationship, just so that it will not be said you were not the one who didn't give.
So you see, the audience already said it all. What is the motive for giving? We mentioned culture, we mentioned, eye service. Sometimes you're under pressure. You just have to give because everybody is giving. At the end of the day, if you look at it, you see a lot of people say, finance coach, we teach people not to be givers, we are too frugal and all that. No, we are just try to, help you navigate a path for your personal finance so that you are not under pressure. What is the essence of giving? And at the end of the day, you're under so much pressure in January. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't meet up with the essentials. Okay? So at the end of the day, also, I tell people, have an abundance mentality. Don't be like, oh, they said we shouldn't give. No, you have to be able to balance it. Draw up a list. Who are the people I would really like to give? Because right now, I said earlier you should have planned your giving, but now it's about a few days to Christmas. So who do I really need to give? Who would I be? Like somebody said, it doesn't even have to be. Some people appreciate cards. Some people appreciate handwritten letters. Some people appreciate text. Some people just want to see you. They just want to have a word with you.
Yeah, so visit people this Christmas. So visit and have a list of people, and you don't have to give them, doesn't have to be money, doesn't have to be things you buy, it could be things you have in your house to give. So you have to round up.
No, accountants are not stingy.
I know you have a book. Tell us about your book. So let's give you a few seconds.
All right. So this is my latest book, my 5th book, by the way. And it came out on my birthday this year, June 10. 40 frugal rules for your journey to financial freedom.
So that could help us in
yes. So A to Z. I mean, practical, simple tips on how to manage your finances.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for coming.
So you've heard it all. Manage it. She gave us the acronym BEAT IT. Budget, eradicate waste. What's the
action plan? Track your expenses.
Track expenses.
Investment. Time management.
I went to school. Have a fabulous day. Don't forget you can watch a repeat at 11 p.m. And next week, Tuesday, is our Christmas episode. Come early. The truth is that we can only take 30 people. So the earlier you come, the better.
Dress code.
Dress code is white and red. So just a touch of white and red. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.